wait, I'm on the wrong list. I got Maxine. I can do both if you want. Would you have a pen with you by any chance? Or I don't, I'll remember Joseph, or I'll try to. If I don't, then stand up and say, David. I got it. I found one. It was stuck right under here, way far back. Well, Shabbat Shalom, everyone. I see it's a busy Shabbat already, so don't let me get in the way. No, good evening, everyone. Rabbi is out of town, so she's asked the ritual committee to help out, and tonight we will be doing so. We're going to open with the candles, and I'm going to invite Elizabeth Clubb up to start the evening, please. You just have to hold it. Wait a minute. Here, yes, please. Sorry. We need to have a backup lighter here. You need me to do that for you?
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu l'hadlik ner shel Shabbat. I begin with a prayer of gratitude for all that is holy in my life. God needs no words, no English or Hebrew, no semantics and no services, but I need them. Through prayer, I can see my inner strength, my inner purpose, my inner joy, my capacity to love. As I reach upward in prayer, I sense these qualities in my Creator. To love God is to love each other, to work to make our lives better. To love God is to love the world God created and to work to perfect it. To love God is to love dreams of peace and joy that illumine all of us and to bring that vision to life.
Okay, we're going to continue with Lecha Dodi, and oh no, I thought I had it on my file here, but I do not. I apologize. All right, well, we will do the best we can. It's on page, I'm sorry, page 138. I have it right here, thank you. 138. Yes. Lecha Dodi, Lechrat Kala, Panei Shabbat Nikabala. Shamor v'sakor b'dikor echad, Hishmiano el hamachud, Adonai echad, Ushmacho echad, L'shem utefet uvetehila. We're going to go now, let's see, if we'll go down to the fifth one on the top, we'll maybe try to do it together. Hitori, ki ori, ukumi uri, shir de'aberi. Kivod Adonai, alayich niglach. We'll all rise and maybe face the door. Boi v'shalom ateret ba'ala gam besuka uz tuchola tochimenu am segula boi kala. We're going to continue now on page 142, please. We're going to go with sing the Shalom Aleichem. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei, Sharet Malachei Elyon. Mi Melech Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem l'shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon. Mihi melech malachei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu. Baruchuni l'shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon. Mihi melech malachei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu. Seichem l'shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon. Mihi melech malachei hamlachim kadosh Kadosh Baruch Hu. We're going to continue on page 144. Yit Gadal v'Yit Kadash Shemei Rabbah B'Alma Di V'Roki V'Achutei. I'm sorry. Yeh Ma'u Mechon Upa Yedid Pol Yisrael Bagala Bagala Uvizman Kariv V'Himeru Amen Yeh Shemei Rabba Mivorach Le'am Al Maya Yet Barach Yitbarach v'yishtabach, Yitbar Yitmam Yitnaseh, V'yithadar V'yithalel Yithalal Shemei Drisha Brichu, Lelamin Kol Bechata V'shirata, Tushbechata V'nechemata, Da'amehiran V'alma, V'meru, Amen.
Please rise for our call to worship. It's on page 146. I was going to sing a different tune, but I can't get it in my head, so I'm going to sing the old one. Please join me. Baruch et Adonai Hamvarach. Baruch Adonai Hamvarach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu. I'm sorry, y'all. Do the best I can do. We are on page, you may be seated, and we are on page 148. Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, ruler of the universe, who speaks the evening into being, skillfully opening the gates, who thoughtfully alters the time and changes the seasons, and arranges the stars in their heavenly courses according to plan. You are the creator of day and night, rolling light away from darkness and darkness from light, transforming day into night and distinguishing one from the other. Adonai Sidvot is your name. Everlasting God, may you reign continually over us into eternity. Blessed are you, Adonai, who brings on the evening. Baruch atah Adonai, Hamaraviv Aravim. And on the bottom of page 151, wisdom and wonder, passion and instruction, story and symbol. All these things your Torah gives to us. And the more we devote ourselves to it, the more it grows and gives. What could be better of your abiding love than this holiest of your works and the living language that gives it form? Baruch Adonai Ohei Amo Yisrael.
Please rise for Shema or sit, as is your custom. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shem, Kevod Malachita, Le'olam Va'ed. We continue at the bottom of 154. You shall love Adonai, your God, with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your might. Take to heart these instructions with you that I charge you to this day, and press them upon your children. Recite them when you stay at home and when you are away, when you lie down and when you get up. Bind them as a sign on your hand, and let them serve as a symbol on your forehead. Inscribe them on the doorposts of your house and on your gates. Thus you shall remember to observe my commandments. and to be holy to your God. I am Adonai, your God, who brought you out of the land of Egypt to be your God. Adonai, your God.
We read responsively at the bottom of page 157. In a world torn by violence and pain, a world far from wholeness and peace, give us the courage to say, Adonai, there is one God in heaven and earth. Declare your glory. May earth reveal your justice and love. From bondage in Egypt we were delivered. At Sinai we bound ourselves to your way, inspired by prophets and instructed by sages. Time and again we overcame oppressive forces. Though our failings are many and our faults are great, it has been our glory to bear witness to our God, keeping alive in dark ages your vision of a world redeemed. When the nations will be one and at peace, then shall we rejoice as Israel did, singing on the shores of the Spirit. And we continue the middle of page 158. Who is like you, O God, among the gods that are worshipped? Who is like you, majestic in holiness, awesome in splendor, working wonders? Your children witnessed your sovereignty, the sea splitting before Moses and Miriam. This is our God, they cried. Adonai will reign forever and ever. Thus it is said, Adonai redeemed Jacob from a hand stronger than his own. Praise for you, Adonai, for redeeming Israel. Baruch atah Adonai, Ga'al Yisrael. Top of page 161. Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms. Adonai, help us walk with good companions, to live with hope in our hearts and eternity in our thoughts, that we may lie down in peace and rise up waiting to do your will. Baruch atah Adonai, haparei sukkot shalom aleinu, ve'akol amo Yisrael, ve'al Yerushalayim.
Sorry, there's hadn't been as much singing tonight. I don't know why, but I'm going to go ahead, despite the second puberty I'm going through. Go ahead. We're gonna sing a little Vishamru, page 162. It's about the covenant between Israel and the Jewish and the covenant between Israel and God. So, top of 162. Let's rock it. Vishamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat lasod et ha-Shabbat ledoratam berit olam beini uvein b'nei Yisrael oti leolam Vishamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, lasod et ha-Shabbat, medoratam berit olam. Ki sheshet yamim asa Adonai, et ha-shamayim et haaretz. Vishtamru v'nei Yisrael, et ha-Shabbat, lasod et ha-Shabbat ledoratam berit olam. Uvayom hashvi shavat vayinafash, shavat vayinafash. Vishamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat Lasodet HaShabbat Nedoratam Beritolam. You turn the page to 164, and if you're able, please rise for the tefillah. Adonai Sifatatika Ufia Gitehilatera. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, Elohei Avotenu V'Imotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzhak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el HaGadol HaGibur HaNorah, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'Chronei HaKol, V'Zoker Chaser V'Odrimah, V'Megilal Ibnei Bneihem, V'Machim Shobi Allah, Melech Zera Moshiach, Baruch atah Adonai, Eged Abraham Bezrat Sarah, Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai, Mechayeach Atah V'Shliach, Mashiach HaRuach U'Morid HaGashem, Mechakel Chaim B'Chesed, Mechayei HaKol B'Rachamim Rabim. So who make no flee, Berofei holy, Umatir Achurim, Umkayei Mehataro, Bishenei Afar, Bichamo Kabal Giburo, Umido Mehalah, Melech Memid Umkayei, Umasliach Yeshua, Kinehemana Tala HaKodah, Baruch atah Adonai, Mechayei HaKol. Atah Kadosh U'Shimcha Kadosh, U'Doshim B'Kol Yomim U'Daselah. Baruch atah Adonai, Ha'el HaKadosh. Okay, let's keep reading silently until page 177, and when you're finished, you may be seated. Trying to lip sync, man, you messed me up. All right.
Oh, say shalom bimrumav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu, ve'yakol Yisrael, v'imru, v'imru, amen. Ya'aseh shalom, ya'aseh shalom, shalom aleinu, li'akol Yisrael, Yahaseh shalom, Yahaseh shalom, shalom aleinu v'yakol Yisrael. We're now going to remember those who are ill or suffering pain with our Misha Berach, and tonight our community holds near to them Joy Lewis, Mena Bat Yatl, Anna Carlo, Judy Roheim, Friedel Tamara, Bet Liba Bela, Menucha Pasbat Karini U Moshe, Gretchen Haynes, Ruby Smolinski, Jennifer Casson, Storm Matthews, Judith Bone Brental, Kaylee Barron, Zesselbot Yentel, David Berman, Maxine Kahn, David Leake, Barbara Stockner, Janet Gerwich, Daniel Riker, John Buddy Ben Margarita, Laura Swire, Susan Wasserman, Nevin Rose, Paula Samuels, Cindy DeMarco, Shelda Rosen, James Stockner, Vicki Jenkins, Steve Ginsberg, Joel Ben Mildred, Devorah Bat Yaakov Chaim Ve'ela, Paula Vianu, Miriam Benzman, Joni Thomas, Lynn Goodman, Cindy Silverman, Karen DeBlue, Darren Black, Zoe Wisner, Daniela Bata Bat Sarah Imenu, Ann Marks, Eric Saxey, Rena Bander, Stacy Smith, Lucas Spielfogel, and Julie Andre. Is there anyone else who you would like to remember at this time? If so, if you would just say their name. Okay. We're going to sing the Misha Berach. Hopefully we'll be able to enjoy the music and see where it goes here. By Debbie Friedman. At this time, I would like to invite up James Bullman. We've asked him to make a few remarks tonight, do a little Devar Torah for us. We'll see what kind of wisdom you can impart upon us, James.
Good evening, y'all. Shabbat Shalom. Thank y'all for coming. So tonight, in Rabbi's absence, I'm going to promise you that I will not even attempt to fill her shoes. And after the ritual committee asked that I give a little devar for this Shabbat, I was originally at a loss of words, which is a little unique for me as a lawyer. I like to be verbose. So in deciding what to discuss this week, I attempted to channel my inner lawyerly roots and take a radical act, and that's actually go read the text and read the Torah portion. And this week's Torah portion is titled in English, "You Shall Command." The Parsha is all about instructions. Instructions to Moses to appoint Aaron and his sons as priests, instructions on priestly clothing, how to sanctify the priests and offer sacrifices, and instructions on how to build the golden altar. So, after reading all of these instructions, I was back at the beginning, lost for words for this evening. While the instructions are interesting, what meaning can I glean from these detailed operations connected to the Jewish people? Then it hit me. Detailed operations for the Jewish people. I know about that. You know, I'm the president of this place after all. My day is filled with instructions and detailed operations connected to our Jewish people. So then I was inspired. While some portions of Torah are lofty, with deep and easy to derive meaning, which is fun and inspiring, this parsha commands us on minute details for all sorts of things. Maybe God is telling us sometimes we have to get our heads out of the clouds and drill down into the details, the nuts and bolts of Jewish life. Jewish life, particularly in Baton Rouge, needs these kinds of nuts and bolts instructions and commandments. Our Jewish life would not exist without people showing up, receiving, and giving instructions on making our Jewish experience better. Whether it's showing up this Sunday, March 9th at 9 a.m. to help make and deliver bags for Purim, or come to services next week, March 14th at 5:30 p.m. to continue the mitzvot of Purim, or being here when a member passes away to help honor their life. Being here, rolling up your sleeves and performing the nuts and bolts of Jewish life is just as critical as the lofty moments of Torah, and in fact, as this parsha informs, we are commanded to perform that detailed work on behalf of our community. And that is something we can all be inspired by. Shabbat Shalom.
Thank you, James. Our next committee leading the services will be April 4th, and consider yourself engaged again. So, yeah, thank you very much. Very, very much. We are going to now continue to on page 586 with the Aleinu. And if anyone would like to help open the ark, anyone under the age of youth, come on up. All right, y'all please rise. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you can go ahead and open it up forward a little bit. No, don't pull this up. There you go. Yeah, there you go. It works real easy, I promise. There we go. All right. Aleinu leshabeach ladon hakol lateit galar l'tzer breishi shalom noto shamaya b'kut haaretz. I'm sorry, I apologize. We read the bottom one, not the top one. Lo tokenu chachem v'gohor aleinu kekol hamonam v'anachnu korahim u'mishtachavim u'modim Lifnei melech malchei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu Shemayim v'yoser haaretz u'karov b'shamayim imahal u'shinatuzo v'gohei moromi Eloheinu einu Emit malkeinu hefesulato kakatu b'torato v'yata hayom v'yadata hayom hashivota el avavecha ki Adonai hu Elohim b'shamayim imahal ve'ol haaretz mitachad V'nehemar v'haya Adonai lamelech al kol haaretz. Bayom hahu, yeh Adonai echad. Ushemo, Ushemo, Ushemo echad. Y'all check and get if there's still one up there. I'll be seated, please. Thank you. Our thoughts turn to those who have departed this earth, our own loved ones, those whom our friends and neighbors have lost, the martyrs of our people whose graves are unmarked, and those of every race and nation whose lives have been a blessing to humanity. As we remember them, we meditate on the meaning of love, loss, and of life. And tonight, we remember Harvey Schwartzberg, whose first 7-day Shiva occurs this Shabbat. And the Shloshim, the first 30 days since passing, we have none. And then for Shana, for the first year, Richard Price Marcus, Eddie Goldman, Eleanor McKee, Faye Roos, Joseph H. Sheaver, Elaine Rose Kaplan, James Coker, Harry Rubenstein Saxey, Chug Schwing, Carol K. Kane, Arlette Goldstein, Mordecai Rosenstein, Terry Stern, Jack Kahn, Leslie Wild Marcus, Nancy Moore, George Walker, Mark Cohen, Carol Levy, Joel Safer, Patricia Pizer, Benjamin Aronson, John Dupaquier, and those yards that we remember this year of those who have passed in years gone by: Samuel Abramson, Deanne Beck, Phil Berlin, Maxine Casson and Joseph Casson, Tonette Darden, Bernard Finkelman, Abraham Geisenberger, Herman Goldich, Petra Gonzalez, Harriet Block Heyman, Paul Hussman, Sidney Johnson, Doris Michaelov Cantor, William Bill Katz, Lipman Knur, Tilly Lesser, Paul Marks Jr., Belle Moskov, Isaac Posner, Arthur Rosenthal, Leo Rodenberg, Willie Saltz, Minnie Bendersky Savell, Samuel Schneider, Shirley Snyder, Rissy Sternberg, Roshan Stein Sternberg, Ingemar Svensson, Rachel Watsky, Julius Weil, and Ann Zakim. If there anyone else that is remembering a yard site, if you would like to recite their name at this time, please do so. Okay. Then we will all rise together, or if it's within your custom to do so, we will start our Kaddish on page 598, please. Yit Gadal v'yit Gadash Shemei Rabbah, B'elma Divra Kirutei B'elmalik Malchutei, V'chayakon v'yakon v'chagei Dekol Beit Yisrael, V'galav Izman Kariv Imru Amen, Yeh Shemei Rabbah Mimfarach, Lelam Umay Amiyah, Yit Barach v'yit Tabach v'yit Tabar Yit Ramam Yit Naseh, V'yit Hadar v'yit Hallel v'yit Hallal Shemei Drisha Brichu, Le'elan kol b'chrata v'shirata, tuish b'chata v'nechamata, da'amiran bilma v'imru, amen. Ye'eh shalama rabba min shemaya, v'chayin aleinu v'akol Yisrael, v'imru, amen. Osei shalom v'imrumav, u'ya'asei shalom, aleinu v'akol Yisrael, v'imru, amen. You may be seated. So tonight, I thought that what we would do is we would have a closing song of Hine Ma Tov. Let's try that and I'll see how we can go with that. Hine ma tovu manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tovu manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tov shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tov shevet achim gam yachad. All right, we will take this time to call up Sean, who will lead us in Kiddush and Hamotzi. And if you have helpers, they're welcome to come along too. Oh, we have to do announcements. I'm sorry. My apologies. James, is that your? Oh. We have lots of board members here tonight. I didn't realize we had such celebrities
I'm the
here.
official board member though, that's supposed to be here.
I would like to introduce our official board member here.
Just kidding. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do. I've been on the board several times. Okay. I guess I'll read these announcements. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Thank you for joining us tonight. Tomorrow morning there will be Torah study at 9:30, Minyan at 10, and services at 10:30. Tomorrow night there will be a Havdalah service on Zoom hosted by the Saxey family at 6 o'clock. Sunday, join Ben Sheber at 2 p.m. to continue discussing the writings of Josephus, and join Joel Goldman at 3 p.m. to continue learning Hebrew. Purim's right around the corner, and as James mentioned, also come Sunday at 9 a.m. to help make the Mishlach Mana packages for our community. Then on Friday at 5:30, celebrate the Shabbat and Purim with services. There'll be a carnival and all sorts of lots of fun stuff going on. Every Monday between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. you can join for Mahjong. You don't have to know how to play, because I don't know how to play, but it's apparently really fun, so yeah. But I'm learning because my grandmother played. Yes. What day is that? For Mahjong? Monday. Monday to 10 to 2. So sometimes they have lunch, or you can bring your own. So they have snacks and stuff too. So it's super fun. Also, since I'm also sisterhood, yay. If you, yes, I got invoked to do lots of things. Apparently, apparently it's our age. Yeah, thanks. I don't really care either way. I guess it's being videoed. Who cares? Okay, my mom would be so proud. Anyway. Hence why she's not here. Anyway, if you want to be involved in sisterhood leadership, let me specifically say leadership, not just sisterhood, but leadership is on March 16th. So next Sunday, please come at 3 o'clock. We would love any and all people that want to be involved in leadership. So, yay, do what? So meaning like president, yay. Vice president, secretary, we're gonna make up some people too. So yeah, this is gonna be a building year, maybe even 2 years. So yes, apparently I don't know if I'm gonna be president or not, but we'll see. But we have a few people who are gonna be involved, but we would love we can make up a spot if anybody wants to be involved. So, yay. Okay. Shabbat Shalom.
Thank you very much. I apologize for leaving you out. Now we will invite up Sean and any other volunteers that will come along. Yeah, let me get you the Mopsy. You know it by heart. You want the?
I know that most, but
let me get it real quick. It's on page 123. I got it right here. You can do the short one. It's fine.
we would do the,
It's let's see. Wait. What one? I don't know how I didn't do it. There we go. There it is, right there at the very top. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Well, we'll see. All rise, please.
All rise.
All rise.
Huh? Yes, Sprinkles.
You got that?
Wait,
No, no, no. No, no. Thank you. Kariha Goffin. Right, short one. So we do Hamotzi.
And then we're gonna do the Hamotzi.
Yeah,
That one I got.
okay.
Ready? Give me that. Ready? All right, go ahead and start this one. You ready? Go.
Motzi lechem min haaretz. We give thanks to God for bread. Our voices rise in song together as our joyful prayer is said. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech olam. Hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen. All right, Shabbat Shalom, everyone.